What's up guys, Chorus95 here and welcome to the team builder for my Gen 1 Pokemon Showdown tiered battles. So I know absolutely nothing about Gen 1 OU, and so I just chose 6 OU mons that I think will do pretty well based on what other OU mons there are. So we've got Chansey. Chansey's good in all generations basically. Ice Beam, Soft Boil, Thunder Wave, Thunderbolt. Interesting thing about Gen 1, of course, you don't have abilities, you don't have natures, and you can have 252 EVs in every single stat, and special is 1 stat, not 2. So a very high special attack as well as special defense. So Chansey's actually quite a threat. Ice Beam, primarily for Dragonite. Dragonite is a huge threat in this tier because it gets Wrap, which is actually massively broken in Gen 1 because you can't switch out due to it and you can't make a move when you're trapped in it. So yeah, that's the first Pokemon, Chansey. I've used it before or did I use Blissey? I think I used Blissey before in one of the previous tiered battle sessions. Yeah, anyway, that's the first Pokemon. Second Pokemon, we've got Gengar. Look at that sprite. That's so good, that sprite. Hypnosis, Explosion, Thunderbolt, Mega Drain. So Poison and Ghost are both physical in this generation, so you don't tend to use them. Especially with that 130 special stat. Explosion's also normal, but I mean also physical. But it's base 170, and I believe in this generation it cuts your opponent's defense in half, like it does in Gen 3 and 4. Thunderbolt for the water types. There's quite a lot of water types in the tier. Well, if we look here, so Thunderbolt's super effective against Articuno, against Cloyster, against Lapras, against Slowbro, against Starmie. So it's quite good. And then Mega Drain is also for the Golem. There's a Rhydon here, the water types of course. So yeah, some good coverage on Gengar there. I believe Gengar's the only Pokemon that's been in OU every single generation. Next Pokemon up, Golem. Golem's an OU Pokemon, which I found nice. I tried to use Pokemon that aren't OU in the current metagame. So Golem gets nowhere near, but in this generation, with that base 110 attack, base 130 defense, very, very bulky, can take hits and deal some major damage back. We've got Explosion there, Rock Slide, Earthquake, Body Slam. It's a good range of moves. Another thing about this generation is critical hits are a lot more common the faster your Pokemon is. So it's good to have a lot of fast Pokemon. I chose not to go for Jolteon because its moveset is terrible in this generation. Like, the recommended moveset has Pin Missile as the second best move on it. So that kind of tells you a lot. I chose not to go for Alakazam either because I think you really go Alakazam or Gengar. And yeah, Tauros that I'm getting to later on is quite fast as well, 110 base speed. Anyway, so we cover Golem. Onto Lapras. So you don't see Lapras very often, but in this generation it's pretty good. It's pretty well rounded in its attack and defense and special, all around the 90 mark. And then you have base 130 HP, Blizzard, Thunderbolt, Body Slam, Confuse Ray. Hopefully with that base 85 attack, Body Slam should do a decent amount despite being a physical move. The move pools are just so shallow on this generation. Most of the Pokemon have the same moves. So on to number 5, we have a Tauros with Body Slam, Hyper Beam, Earthquake and Blizzard. Interesting thing about Hyper Beam is if you make your opponent faint, you don't have to recharge the next turn. So Hyper Beam is amazing in this generation compared to every other generation, plus it's physical. So that base 100 attack, base 110 speed really comes in handy. Tauros is one of the best Pokemon in OU in Generation 1. And then the final Pokemon, we've got a legendary Pokemon, Zapdos, Thunderbolt, Drill Peck. I know it's a physical move, but Zapdos has base 90 attack, so it's pretty decent. Thunder Wave and Agility. You really want to keep your electric types until the end, because Golem and Rhydon are so common in this tier that the electric types of this generation, so mainly Jolteon and Zapdos, just can't do anything against them because Drill Peck's like at 8 KO or something like that. So yeah, that's going to be the team. Some major threats we have to look out for, of course, Alakazam, we've got Dragonite. Cloyster also has Clamp, I believe it is, which works similarly to Wrap, but it has less than 100% accuracy. We've got Executor's pretty common, from what I understand. Jolteon I don't think should be much of a threat, because its only real good move is Thunderbolt. Like I said, Pin Missile's its second best move, and with base 65 attack that's not doing that much unless you have an Executor. Jinx should be pretty good, base 95 special, base 95 speed. It's pretty decent. Then we have Rhydon. Have to look out for that. I chose Golem over Rhydon because I think Golem's less used than Rhydon in competitive nowadays. We've got Slowbro, of course, pretty bulky. Snorlax, base 110 attack, base 160 HP. We'll have to watch out for Hyper Beam Snorlax. And self-destruct Snorlax. Here that's quite a problem as well. Starmie, Bolt Beam combo. Gotta watch out for that. And yeah, amazingly in UU you've got some pretty Pokemon that you wouldn't expect to be in UU. Arcanine, Charizard, Blastoise. I suppose Arcanine makes sense because Fire is special. Charizard doesn't have the best special stat or attack stat, 84 and 85. That's surprisingly low. You've got Blastoise down here, Charmeleon's down here with Charizard. Dragonair, Dugtrio's down here. I suppose base 80 attack's not great. Electabuzz is down here. Got Gyarados down here with that base 125 attack. It's quite surprised that it's down here. I suppose it doesn't have any stab moves, because there's no flying moves that can learn this generation, and water moves are special. Rena has base 100 special, so that could be a Pokemon to use if you do any of these battles. Got Kangaskhan, unfortunately not living up to its Mega Kangaskhan standard. Moltres is down here, you've got Ninetales, the Nidos, Pinsir, Poliwrath, Raichu, Tentacruel, Venusaur's down here, and then all the rest are NU. So yeah, that's going to be the end of this video, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, drop a like on the video, hit that subscribe button so you catch the tiered battles that will be coming Monday through Friday this week. Tune in to all the rest of the videos on my channel coming up this week. And from me, Corvus95, thank you guys for watching and goodbye.